Alright, we're back. And we're gonna do the Summerset prologue. So...
Finally! Over here! The Great Mage needs to speak to you.
Hello?
I sent you that message stone days ago. I thought you were never going to respond. Here, let me set what I was working on aside. We have much to discuss, you and I.
Why have you been trying to contact me?
It seems I have a message for you, from an oracle. It was passed along in a manner that concerns me. But this isn't the proper way to hold a conversation. Meet me at the Mages Guild Hall in Davon's Watch. We can speak there.
What's wrong with speaking here?
The Great Mage doesn't waste magicka. Important business should be conducted in person, in civilized surroundings. And matters involving an oracle deserve a modicum of privacy. Besides, no one else can see me. You appear to be talking to yourself.
Yeah, sounds good. Alright, I'll meet you there. I don't want to look like a crazy person. Alright, so we're going to Davon's Watch. Oh, the Shrine of Mara. Jumping.
I'll have his heart.
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and I.
Oh, he's upstairs.
There you are.
Always a
Took
pleasure.
you long enough.
Try not to lose those stones.
Hello.
Well, I was about to portal to Alinor for a proper meal, but since you're here now, we might as well discuss that message. It came from Mariv, an oracle of the weird. I usually avoid soothsayers, but Mariv possesses a genuine talent.
Genuine. And they mentioned my name?
Down to the last syllable. Her predictions are open to interpretation, but what she said made me uneasy. A web of trouble. The island that went away, 3 dark princes, and your name. After that, she stopped responding to my projections.
And what does that all mean?
It means you need to find the Oracle and make sure she's all right. I enchanted a small boat to take you to an isolated part of Bankrai, near her last known location. And take this medallion of summoning. Use it to call upon me if the need arises.
Okay.
As it so happens, the Great Mage knows a great deal about a great many things. What else can I tell you before you go?
Tell me about your enchanted boat.
Surely you can puzzle that one out on your own. It will take you exactly where I told it to go. But the magic isn't permanent. Best get a move on. You don't want to be on that tiny boat in the middle of the ocean when the spell wears off.
Alright, thanks.
Give you the... What? Do you think I have a boat in my pocket? That it folds up and fits in your backpack? Ridiculous! It's nearby on the docks. I'll mark the location on your map.
What do I do with the medallion?
I did get the name the Oracle provided me with right, didn't I? I've magicked the medallion so that you can use it to call me to your location, provided the need is great and I'm not otherwise occupied. Be sure to save it for a special occasion.
Yeah, okay. You know, I don't understand why it sounds ridiculous to have a magical boat that can fit in your pocket. Like, this is a world of magic.
I never knew that about niches.
That,
Have to try that next time I'm in the field.
you know, shrinking magic would exist, right?
What do you want?
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game. Tales of Tribute.
Oh no. Hey, it's not too steep. Got it. Magic boat, take me to where I must go. Cool. Hey, welcome. Thank you, Yogi. Oh man, there's a ton of them.
The Oracle must be found!
Good job, Yogi. Let's go.
Stop! Don't come any. Oh, you're not one of those Daedric monstrosities.
Nope.
First these Daedric aberrations and now you? What trouble has Oracle Mariv dredged up this time?
Vanus Galerian sent me.
The Great Mage? That doesn't surprise me. He's always had a peculiar fascination with Mariv's talents. My sister prefers her solitude, but we come by occasionally to check on her. When I arrived, the Daedra were everywhere, but Mariv wasn't here.
She contacted Vanus and mentioned my name specifically.
Interesting. I noticed fresh ink on one of her parchment sheets. I think she was writing something when the Daedra appeared. This vision must have been special to attract the attention of those unnatural creatures.
Do you think the Daedra harmed her?
Perhaps, but there's no evidence of violence here. No, I think she sent her message and escaped to a place of safety. Probably the old weird site in what is now the mines of Chorus. It's a good place to hide. Seek Mariv there.
Okay, I'll head there.
Be careful. Those old mines may be abandoned, but that doesn't mean they're empty. Meanwhile, I shall tell my sisters what occurred here.
Vision. The dark veil is stretched thin, allowing the vision to flow like snow melting on the first day of spring. I see a web and tangle all that it touches, and bringing trouble to the green and pleasant island. I see the other island, the one that went away, fanned by a forest long thought vanquished. I see 3 dark princes, joined in a conspiracy of vile and evil intention. In in the middle of it all, ready to sway events, but in which direction I cannot fathom, stands Jerry. A vision stirs up interest from darkest corners. I must hide before they catch me. Okay. Cool. Wait, will the... Oh, Daedric Invasion. Cool. Wrong book. We will take the boat. Sweet, I like this boat.
I can hardly believe it. I'm free!
Good job, Yogi. I didn't know this thing talked. I just thought they were minor keys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Carry-on swarm is crazy. What's this? Have attracted unwanted attention. First they surround my dwelling, then they track into this place I assume was safe. Should never come here. Remember the message I sent you in the past, always ripe with elements of surprise. Our talks were like a ritual to me. I hope you find them in the proper order. M.
The summoning worked perfectly, as I knew it would. I assume you need my assistance?
Yeah.
You decided to utilize the Medallion of Summoning. Very well. Then you might as well tell me how the search for the Oracle goes.
Not well. Daedra traced her from her house to here, and all I found was a note.
Let me see that. A little too familiar a greeting for my taste, but the Oracle always follows her own path. Ah, clever Marie, very clever. She left us a secret message and hid it in plain sight.
Secret message?
It's all in the turn of phrase. Messages, elements, ritual, proper order. It makes perfect sense to someone who knows her well. The weird revere nature and the elements. We need to perform an elemental ritual to receive the message.
So what do we do?
Look for items that represent the elements. Air, earth, water. I'll find the prepared ritual site, and you place the items in the proper order. That should do the trick. A little ostentatious, but I suppose that's part of being an oracle.
Okay, I'll find them.
The weirds draw power from the earth bones. A pure gemstone. You don't get much closer to elemental earth than that.
What's this? A feather? Air?
What's that? A feather? Wait a moment. What's light as a feather? Air!
And a gourd.
A cup of water. Well, that's disappointingly obvious. Mariv must have been in a hurry.
Okay.
Weird rituals aren't complicated. Just place the items in the proper bowls.
Oh, that worked. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that's the feather. And this one has swirls.
Ah, something is happening.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Master Vanus, is that you?
Hello.
You're the one I saw in my vision. I knew you'd be able to puzzle out my clues. But listen, I haven't much time.
Who are you? Where are you?
The Chaos Bringers, they caught me. They're taking me to an Iliad ruin somewhere in Auridon. Bawan, I think they said. Look, they'll be back soon. I have to tell you about my vision. It concerns Summerset and Artaeum.
Okay. What are you going on about?
Summerset, the green and pleasant island of the High Elves. Artaeum, the vanished home of the Psijic Order. Both are caught in a dark and terrible web. I saw it. My visions. They aided the Psijics in the past. Now, others seem interested.
Who are these others?
Servants of the Dark Princes. They want to use my gift. Get me to reveal the location of Artaeum. You need to help me. Bawan, they're taking me to... Oh no, they're coming back.
Okay, I'll find you.
Hurry! Remember Bawan!
Okay, you said the name of the place like 3 times. Venice?
That sounded not good.
Oh, you don't say.
You really should make haste and get to Bawan. The Oracle has need of you.
Aren't you coming with me?
No. This affair has taken on a completely different meaning. If Artaeum and the Sigic Order are involved, and I need to keep the Mages Guild out of it, what happens next falls on your shoulders. You'll find Bawan on Oridon's west coast.
Okay, she mentioned Summerset and Artaeum.
Summerset is the ancient home of the High Elves. I was born and raised there. Mariv's vision suggests a threat to the island. There are people I need to warn. As for Artaeum, it's the home of the Sigic Order. It doesn't currently reside on Nirn.
Oh, what do you mean?
The island vanished 350 years ago. The Right Master hid it in some pocket plane for who knows what purpose. I studied at the Kapora Tower during my time with the Order, but Sigic magic was too flashy for my taste.
Bet you were a student. Okay. Why won't you help me?
I've done more than enough. My break from the Order and the subsequent formation of the Mages Guild has never sat well with my former teachers. If this involves the Sigics, I won't do anyone any good by insinuating myself deeper into this affair.
Okay. Who are the Chaos Bringers?
I have my suspicions. They're obviously connected to the Dark Princes that Mariv mentioned, but beyond that, I don't think they plan to harm the Oracle, at least not immediately. They have something more insidious in mind.
Okay, what do you think they want with her?
Probably the same thing everyone wants, to get her to reveal something they want to know. And I'm concerned it might involve the Sigic Order. Mariv's abilities allow her to unveil hidden things and find lost places. Places such as Artaeum.
Okay, and what is the Sigic Order?
The Sigic Order is a monastic society that follows the old ways of magic. I belonged to the Order myself back in the day, before a disagreement over another member led me to break ranks and form the Mages Guild. We no longer see eye to eye.
Okay, she's a Weirus. How is she connected?
Mariv not only sees into the hidden places, she has a way to contact them. It allows her to communicate with the Sigic Order's Right Master. I assume that's one way the Order keeps track of affairs on Nirn from wherever it is they hid their island.
Okay. Well, let's get back to the boat. Oh, he's back. Oh, that's because someone else is here. You're level 31, you can handle it. You got this, Chief. If I could do it in first person, you could definitely do it. You're higher level, probably playing in third person. You got this. I'm just gonna run past like this.
Light it up!
Take the boat. Let's go. Joke and B1. B1? B1. Okie doke.
This way. Please, this way. Hurry.
Cool. Wait. Is it down this way? Oh. Did I go the wrong way? Didn't I?
Into Mephal's realm, Oracle.
Fala. Oh. Okay, let's go.
intruder. Mephal's brood will deal with you.
I don't think we like the spiders very much.
The court of Bedlam admires tenacity, but only to a point. A willing sacrifice. Very well. Step forward and die.
Am I supposed to know this guy? Like, he's a named character.
You! From my vision! Come! Speak to me!
Hey, what's that?
Time is short. The Dark Princes have almost achieved their goal. You must help me.
I don't understand. What are they doing?
Mephala believes she can reach Artaeum through me. These bindings, you must find a way to break them.
Okay, how do I break them?
Mephala's magic infuses the webs that bind me. Defeat the weavers and break the pinions. Then destroy the center fulcrum that secures me to this place.
So that's Artaeum, huh? Interesting. Okay. Oh. Into the spider's nest. Don't like spiders.
I love it when it presents itself.
Yeah. Okay, we got one more. Pop down here. What's up? Oh, okay, it's dead. Out here. go.
Weave. Slay the intruder. Destroy the center fulcrum.
Oh, that's cool.
I can use the residual magicka to open a portal. Vanus always said I should visit Skywatch one day.
Alright, cool. Let's go, Yogi.
I didn't get a chance to thank you for what you did for me. Even though I sometimes see faraway places and future events, nothing can ever be truly certain. I knew you were coming to rescue me, but that didn't alleviate my fear. I thought I was going to die in Mephalah's realm. Thank you.
Can you explain what was going on?
As an oracle, I can connect with other times, other places. I sometimes use that ability to converse with the Psijic Rightmaster, to keep him informed of events on Nirn. Mephalah's agents tried to use that connection to locate the hidden island.
Did they succeed?
No. You arrived in time to stop them. But it was a close thing. The portal was nearly attuned to Artaeum's location when you set me free. And once again, the visions that haunt me came to pass.
Where is Artaeum exactly?
I have no idea. Just because I can sense the island and reach out to communicate with the Rightmaster doesn't mean I actually understand the magic they use. I'm a Weiris, not a Psijic. It's somewhere else. That's all I really know.
What about the rest of your vision?
Oh, everything I saw remains true. The Dark Princes continue to circle Summerset like vultures around Carrion, and they still crave Artaeum and its secrets. Your presence will play a pivotal role in the outcome. Good luck, my friend.
Farewell. Alright, well, hey, Venice. Just the
Not
man
that
I was
I was
looking for.
overly concerned, but I see you were able to retrieve the Oracle. Care to tell me what happened?
Not really, bro, but, yeah, I saved her from Mephalah's realm. They tried to use her to get to Artaeum.
Mephalah? She must be one of the 3 Dark Princes in Mariv's prophecy. You stopped this attempt, but I fear Summerset and Artaeum are still in danger.
What do you suggest we do?
We? Because of the connection to the Psijic Order, I have to tread carefully. The Rightmaster, we don't exactly see eye to eye. You'll need to go to Summerset. Determine if the threat Mariv foresaw is imminent or a worry for another day.
Okay, I thought it was close to Outsiders.
Yes, the Ultimar have a few peculiar notions. But, as luck would have it, I heard that Queen Irene has just issued a decree to open Summerset to immigrants and visitors. That's the perfect excuse for you to investigate the island.
Okay, what happens to the Oracle now?
We'll show Mariv the hospitality of the Mages Guild and make sure she's fully recovered from her ordeal. Then I'll make sure to get her back home. Thanks for your aid in this matter. Now, get to Summerset and do what you do best, my friend.
Oh, we friends now?
A few of my colleagues are anxious to meet you, Mariv.
I suppose. After I examine your garden and collect my thoughts, if that's all right.
Of course, Oracle. Come inside whenever you're ready.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. There you go. Okay. Well, there should be a boat here to take me to Summerset. Right? No, apparently not. Apparently it's all the way over here. I mean, I could just teleport to Summerset, really. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, 3 Dark Princes. Following the storyline, right? So, it would have to be Nocturnal, Clavicus Vile, and Mephala. This was one really long story.
The island sprung a leak. Run!
We're at 43 minutes, that's fine.
First, the Queen issues a decree that changes the status of Summerset from an isolated paradise into a tourist attraction. Now monsters, sea creatures, I've never seen anything like them. Well, I say let the cat fight them. Better him than me.
Monsters, cat. What's going on, buddy?
Suddenly the ground opened, spewing water and strange creatures. They attacked us. Luckily, one of the newcomers, a Khajiit, leaped in and drove them back. Called himself Razumdar. He could probably use some help if you're so inclined.
I actually really like Raz as a character. Yeah, I'll go talk to him. I like Raz's character. Very, enigmatic, character.
I guess.
Oh no, not that. I'm guessing my my membership right now. Hey, Raz?
Have you ever seen such creatures?
No.
Raz has not. Probably neither have you. You are a newcomer, yes? New to this island of high elves? This one has an eye for such things. And you look capable. So can Raz interest you in some cloak and dagger work?
Yes, sure.
Ominous? No, nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little of the sort. Depends on how things develop. Raz has come to Summerset at the behest of Queen Irene to make sure her decree regarding the opening of the island proceeds as she directed.
Okay, how can I help?
Ask some questions, determine the mood in Shimmerin, and see how the newcomers are faring. Rumors have reached the Queen, and she is concerned. So Razumdar comes to see what is happening and fight strange creatures. Now Raz is concerned as well.
Okay, I'll ask some questions.
While
around the
you
city.
ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report.
Okay. Do you know what those creatures you're
Raz
fighting?
never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one tends to avoid this stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers.
What would you like me to do? Anything specific?
As a matter of fact, Raz made a list. Old Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranul, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
Okay. Why is this person being
Something to
persecuted?
do with monks and newcomer registration. Raz is looking into that. Last I heard, Soxolza was seen leaving the city and heading west. Probably trying to reach the water. Lizards like water, yes? Not Raz. Ugh. Raz hates the wet stuff.
Okay, and what about Anawal?
Old Newell complained about it. No. Raz doesn't want to prejudice your investigation. You will find out when you talk to her. The artists like to gather shells along the eastern coast. She uses them to make paints and dyes.
Okay. And Ranul?
True. Not enough syllables. Ranul's a Redguard, whose family has lived in Shimmerin for generations. He's a well-respected trader, with a few warehouses along the docks. Talk to him, before the Divine Prosecution decides to arrest him.
Okay, what divine
The
persecution?
Divine Prosecution serves as lawkeepers and protectors of social standards. Very persnickety. When rules are broken, they record it in their observation logs. If your name winds up on their list, things get complicated.
Okay. What does this all have to do with geysers?
Nothing at all. Unless you think they came to Summerset because of the Queen's decree. No, that would be ridiculous. Let's not lose focus. Just see what Old Newell, Soxolza, and Ranul have to say about newcomers and the mood in Shimmerin.
Okay. Well, we got one close by over here.
Find your own patch of beach.
They didn't mean to disturb. Oh, she
Not that
collected
you'd
shells.
understand the concept, but the path to Alaxon requires dedication and complete concentration. I must find the perfect shells, or my pigments will be substandard. And do you know what that will do to my art? Exactly.
The path to Axelon?
An ultimate concept practiced widely here in Summerset. Alaxon is the state of perfection that every high elf strives for. The path to Alaxon represents the approach we take to achieve that state. Now, why have you interrupted my work?
I heard you made complaints in Shimmering. I would like to hear about that.
I believe in caution as much as the next high elf, but sometimes the rules get in the way of common sense. My apprentice lived here for more than a year. Good help is so hard to find, especially among the newcomers. And she was adept at making dyes.
What happened to your apprentice?
They took her away. Said they had to scrutinize her qualifications, test her knowledge of culture and etiquette. But I haven't seen her since. My work suffers, so of course I complained to the monks. Now I have to gather my own shells.
Did the monks offer any explanation?
They told me I could fill out some forms and appeal to the kin lady. But who has time for such bureaucracy? And for a wood elf? I've said too much. I have work to do, and all this aggravation has diverted my path to Alaxon.
Okay, I'll let you get back to your work.
Perfection requires constant vigilance, so back to it.
Okay, lady. So what, they're rounding up any outsiders? Even ones that were here prior to the opening? Like, I don't get it. How'd you get a wood elf to work for her if, you know, this island has been closed out to visitors? Don't elves enslave humans here? I think they do. Oh. Huh. Oh. Damn. So they've been throwing all these outsiders into cells underneath the monastery, and the monks are Daedric cultists. Which is wild. Fang of the Sea Vipers.
So much to do.
Ranu?
A newcomer? In the warehouse district? Unusual. But how can I help you today, my friend?
I was wondering how your name ended up in the Divine Prosecutions logs.
The Divine? Who told you that? If a justiciar sent you to try and trick me into confessing... No, no. The High Elves would never send a newcomer to perform such a task. But I admit it. I made my thoughts known.
And what thoughts were those?
I arranged to bring my cousin here to work with me. The ship arrived, but all the newcomers were carted away. For questioning, they said. I complained to the kin lady and anyone else who would listen. And what has it gotten me? Nothing.
You're not a high elf. Have you lived here long?
Oh, my family has been here for generations and generations. Before the Queen's decree, outsiders might have been rare, but we were not unheard of. Our business has grown and gets better every day. That's why I sent for my cousin. We need the help.
Do you like living here?
Summerset is a rare and beautiful jewel in the Abetian Sea. I love it here. The High Elves treat us like children, but they have never been hostile. The Queen's decree has stirred the waters, though. I fear it will get worse before it gets better.
Okay, let's find Rosendar. Oh.
This is unheard of. Why have you closed the monastery?
Good people, I hear your concerns.
But the workers I hired, they were aboard the ship from Rivenspire.
The kin lady and I, we have only your best interests in mind. Every guest must be sequestered while we ascertain their suitability for Altmer society.
The old Dark's right. Lock up the newcomers!
Send the newcomers back where they came from. We don't want them here.
Wow, wild. Alright. Raz?
Such anger. Raz never expected to hear such words from the Queen's loyal subjects. The sentiment isn't universal, but enough feel this way for Raz to be concerned. Did you learn anything interesting from the people I sent you to talk to?
The artist's assistant and the Red Guard's cousin have both been sequestered.
Sequestered?
Yeah.
Just a different word for imprisoned, yes.
Pretty much.
Ranul's cousin just arrived, but O'Newell's assistant has lived on Summerset since long before the Queen ever issued her decree. What about the lizard? What did Soxolza have to say?
He was dead by the time I reached him, but I found this letter in his pack.
Why would the Aldar gather up newcomers and non-High Elf residents alike and send them to the monastery? Does the kin lady condone this behavior? Raz's head itches, and not in a good way. Our course is clear, Five Claw. We must go to the monastery.
Alright, I'll help you investigate.
Raz admires your enthusiasm, but this one needs you to enter the monastery on your own. Raz has other fish to catch. This one will help you get past the sentry, though. When you notice that the sentry is distracted, just sleep quietly inside.
Yeah, alright. That's the thing about Raz's character, is that, like, he does a lot of stuff in the background, and quite often just leaves you to do all the work by yourself. But a lot of the times he comes in to save your butt. All the time. Like, right at the last minute, he just shows up like, hey, I was here the whole time helping. Oh.
You there! I have a... Damn it, why won't this work?
Did you see a golden knight?
I have no idea what that was, and I'm not sure I want to know.
That was cool.
Sentry! Raz owes you for that game of cards and has come to pay.
Well, I don't recall any... You say I won some gold?
Don't you remember? Raz always pays his debts. And he...
Well done, well done. Distract the man with money. Okay. Alright. What can we find? Sequestered guest. Preparation cells. Send half the preparation cell, the other half the holding cells. Argonians. Gender inclusive. Inconclusive. You can tell amongst members. Immediate siphoning. Huh. Hey, that's that Nord is what is it? Oh my God, I forgot his name. He's funny as hell. Wow. Okay.
No, not now, please. Your spiritual well-being can wait until after my nap.
Okay. Where can I find the people that have been sequestered?
You'll have to ask one of the monks that the new Aldork brought with him. They deal with all the newcomer testing and evaluations. I'm just a simple monk trying to catch up on my sleep. That was a hint, by the way.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll leave you to sleep, buddy. Oh, do I have to keep bothering him?
No, not. You'll have to. Aldork Tilkala arrived right after the Queen issued her decree. He came highly recommended by King Lady Avanice, or so I heard. It's not unusual for monks to form attachments and move together, but there's something strange about that bunch.
What do you mean by strange?
The Aldork and his monks keep to themselves. They've taken the Undercroft for their own purposes and ordered the rest of us to avoid the ancient vaults beneath the monastery. Now, please, let me get back to my nap.
Yeah, okay. So they've taken the basement, I guess. Most of the monks don't know what's going on. Hey. It's a giant pearl. Oh, do I gotta keep talking to this guy down here? I just sat on his head.
You'll have to... Again with the questions about the newcomers. Why do you care about the complexities of Altma bureaucracy? Still, if I had to make a guess, I'd say they were taking into the Undercroft for registration and processing. Now go away. The monastery should be a place of peace and meditation. The Aldork has closed us down until further notice. That means if any of the monks spot you, they'll raise the alarm. Me? I never saw you. Now, if you don't mind, my nap awaits.
Okay. Well.
You have no right to be in here.
Dude, shut up. I go where I want. I do what I want.
You've got to the count of 3 to leave. 1.
I'm not gonna do that. Hello, Big Pearl. Shiny.
Unusual knick-knack for an Aldark's office, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, who are you?
I noticed you skulking around while I was engaged in some skulking of my own. I suppose we both came to the monastery with a similar purpose in mind.
What purpose would that be?
The sequestered newcomers. I came to find out what happened to a friend. I assume that's what brought you here as well? A house of worship shouldn't be used as an internment camp, and it shouldn't be locked to the public either.
I saw a pearl like that. There were strange creatures nearby it.
Interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it. I find it intriguing and a bit disturbing. But we aren't here to discuss curios. Strange creatures notwithstanding, we need to find out what's happening with the missing newcomers.
How'd you get past the sentry?
The sentry doesn't appear to have stopped you, so I could ask you the same question.
Well,
let's just agree that we both have our methods. Curious, but I feel that there's more going on in Shimmerine than the usual politics and community relations.
I mean, what else could be going on?
That's the question, my cautious friend. We have a newly appointed Aldark and a disgruntled kin lady, both opposed to the Queen's decree. What's their connection to the missing newcomers? I was about to explore the Undercroft. Care to join me?
Sure.
A curious pearl. I wonder where the Aldark acquired it. Probably not important. I'll meet you in the Undercroft, and we can see what's going on with the newcomers.
Okay.
I should be seeing your back walking out of here by now.
Did someone tell you you could be here? I think not.
Hello. How do you do?
Something's wrong down here. I sense magic. Vile magic. Cages? These people did nothing to deserve such treatment. There's someone alive over there. See if you can help her.
I mean, there's a couple people that are still alive, but alright.
Thank the Divines! You aren't one of the monks. Please, let me out of here.
Why'd they lock you in a cage?
It's a nightmare. We came to Summerset to seek new opportunities. We barely stepped off the ship when they marched us to the monastery. Instead of questioning us or the usual high elf bureaucracy, they locked us in these cages.
There's only a few of you. Where are the others?
The monks gathered them a few moments ago and took them through the door on the far side of the chamber. Please, let me out of here before they take me away like the others.
Okay.
Is that a scoffin?
Wait, what?
Oh, thank you for setting me free.
Yeah. Can we let anybody else out? No, apparently not. Yeah, it's a scoffin.
A Daedra. Here? And that's a scoffin, if I remember my Daedric recitations correctly. Very curious.
Why is he dead? And why is he here?
An excellent question, and one I hope to find the answer to. From the evidence before us, it appears this Nord killed the Scoffin before he succumbed to his own wounds. Good for him. I found this key on the creature's belt, so we can open that door.
That's where the prisoner said the monks are taking the newcomers.
Then I suggest we pick up the pace. We need to determine what's actually happening down here, and who's behind all this. Without answers to those questions, we won't be able to decide on our best course of action.
What about your missing friend?
I'll explain everything later. For now, we need to hurry.
More newcomers? Unfortunately, the magic only affects those who have been prepared.
But never fear. Your turn will come.
I'll deal with the pearl. You hold off these creatures.
Yagra?
Pearl's magic attracts these creatures. Hold them off while I complete my spell.
They're fishy freaks.
Come on, let's talk outside.
What'd you do with the pearl? Did you break it? Hello?
Those poor people. This wasn't just about newcomers and opposing the Queen's decree. That was Daedric magic back there. I just wish we had arrived a few moments earlier.
What happened to the pearl? Did you destroy it?
I promised to explain what I know. I suppose that now's as good a time as any. I'm a member of the Sigic Order. Our Right Master sent me to investigate a warning we received about a plot involving Summerset. My inquiries led me here.
Sigic
The
Order?
Sigic Order is an ancient magical monastic society. We served as advisors to the rulers of Tamriel, but that was before we removed our island home from the world. Now this threat has drawn us back. But why are you involved in all of this?
I'm working with Raz, one of the Queen's eyes. Well, what happened to the pearl?
An eye of the Queen? Interesting. I diffused the Daedric magic and transported the pearl to Artaeum, the Sigic island, for safekeeping and study, so we can learn more about it. But we can discuss this further once we get out of here.
Alright, let's go. Oh, more scoffing. Yogi, let's go. I like Yogi. Yogi's cool. I'll hop on there. Played you for cool.
Living on Artaeum for a few centuries doesn't prepare you for physical activity.
Dude, how old are you?
Let the Eye of the Queen know what we discovered, and I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, okay. Are you okay?
We were warned that Daedric princes had their eyes on Summerset, but I didn't expect that level of danger from what was supposed to be a simple investigation. I suggest you tell the Eye of the Queen what we discovered. I'll catch up with you later.
How'd you get involved with
We received word that there was the potential for trouble in Summerset, so the Right Master sent me to take a look. Even so, Artaeum isn't a prison. We're Sigic mages. We can come and go as we like, just so long as it advances our studies.
What about your missing friend?
A partial truth. Easier to remember than an outright lie. Another member of our order came to Summerset a few months back. We haven't heard from him, so I decided to look into both matters while I was here. Unfortunately, he continues to elude me.
You think he's hiding from you?
No, not intentionally. We may be sages, but we're still just people. We can become restless, succumb to sorrow or frustration. My friend may have decided that life on Artaeum was no longer satisfying. I just want to know he's safe.
Okay. It's a maze. Anchors away in. Hello.
Ah, this one's new partner returns. What interesting scandal did you uncover in the monastery? Tell Raz every juicy detail.
All the new people were being sacrificed.
That isn't the kind of scandal Raz was hoping for. Murder, Daedric rituals, and traitorous behavior have a way of ruining an otherwise perfect day.
Yeah.
We need to learn the extent of the Kin Lady's involvement. And by we, Raz means you.
Yeah. Okay, so you want me to go and accuse the Kin Lady?
Accuse? Not exactly. Raz wants you to talk to her. See what she knows about the Old Dark. The Kin Lady is meeting with local leaders. Attend that meeting and learn the truth. This invitation and set of elegant clothes will get you through the door.
Okay, I also met a mage from the Sijic Order.
A Sijic? Raz has heard rumors, but there are always rumors about the Sijics. For an island of sages who disappeared more than 300 years ago, they certainly seem to get around. Did this Sijic mage say what the Order was investigating?
Something about a warning. She seemed pretty interested in the life-sucking pearl.
There was a life-sucking pearl? You should probably have led with that bit of information. Well, we can worry about the Sijic mage and figure out where these pearls came from later. For now, go see what the Kin Lady has to say.
Should you speak to her? Since you're here for the Kin's work?
Kin Lady Avenice and Raz do not get along. You see, there was a horse, a platter of pudding tarts, and... No. This one won't bore you with the sordid details. Besides, everyone behaves well when they see Raz. You will learn more than I would.
I have questions about the horse and the platter of pudding. But okay. Sure. Let's go attend the meeting. Not my sort of thing, but okay. Man, this place is a maze. Let's put on that elegant outfit. Oh. Okay. Doesn't make me any more of a high elf, but it'll work.
Yes? And who might you be?
You don't need to know. I just need to speak to the Kin Lady.
The Kin Lady is currently engaged. She's holding a conference with Shimmerine's elite to discuss certain political matters.
I have an invitation.
Yes, so you do. And may I say that your outfit is suitably elegant. Please, head into the garden.
Yeah, thank you.
We all have concerns regarding the Queen's decree.
I assure you that I am working with all Dark Takala to safeguard the sanctity of Shimmerine and all of Summerset. Enjoy the food and drink. Business of the city requires my attention, but I shall rejoin you shortly.
Hey, Aldark.
How bold of you. The Neberar dares to stand in my holy presence. Very well, bold Neberar. What can the new Aldark of Shimmerine do for you? And please, try not to bore me or spray any spittle on my spotless vestments.
I hear you and the Kinley have plans for administering the Queen's decree.
You heard that somewhere, did you? I'll have to have a discussion with the Divine Prosecution about how lax our security has become. No, I jest. The Kinlady and I have nothing but the best interests of Summerset and the newcomers in mind.
Is that why you're sequestering all the newcomers?
You really are well informed about things here in Shimmerine, aren't you? For a Neberar.
Why do you keep calling me that?
You're right. Where are my manners? Using a word you couldn't possibly be expected to understand. It means unwelcome. As in, you are not welcome here.
I see. Okay.
That's a serious accusation to toss around so casually. What did you say your name was again? I want to make sure to add it to the Divine Prosecution's observation log. For your own protection, you understand?
Uh-huh, yeah. Well, I'll be out. Sorry.
I suddenly remembered some business I need to deal with as well. Feel free to pester the other guests in my absence.
Dickhead.
How dare you barge into my home without so much as a by your leave?
A by your leave?
No, I refuse to deal with one of the Queen's guests, especially not in my own home. How did you get in here, by the way? No, never mind that. Since you found your way in, I assume you can find your way back out, before I call the guards.
Wow, okay.
Such innocence. You really want to know why I oppose the Queen's order to allow newcomers to enter Summerset? Because I'm trying to protect both the island and the newcomers. It's in everyone's best interest that we maintain a separation.
Huh. And Aldark agrees.
Aldark Tilkala came highly recommended. He has grand plans for protecting Shimmerine. Grand plans. Unfortunately, in my haste to deal with the Queen's decree, I may have made an error in judgment.
Error in judgment?
Not that it's any concern of yours, but my Chancellor has been unable to verify the Aldark's existence prior to when we met, and I recommended him for the position at the monastery. I assure you, Kinlord Millenthal praised Tilkala to no end.
Okay, were you aware that he's killing all the newcomers that come through?
That's preposterous. Aldark Takala sequesters the newcomers to ascertain their suitability for life in Summerset. Those who pass will find a place here. As for the rest, they'll be returned to wherever they came from. That's what we agreed to.
Yeah, he's sacrificing them for Daedric rituals. But okay.
My lady, one of the monks said to deliver this message. It's from the Aldark himself.
The Coral Forest. An odd location for a meeting, but I need to hear the Aldark's explanation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Well. I get out of here. Alright. Joey, I'm jumping. Roz, we got problems.
Psst. Pretend you are adjusting your boot or admiring the architecture. As hard as it may be, look anywhere but directly at Raz. Good, good. Now, tell Raz what you learned at the King Lady's manor.
Kim Lady believes that the newcomers are being sequestered and sent away.
Raz thinks Avanis is as naive as she is complicit, but she's not a murderer. This new Oldark, though, has so much blood on his hands, it looks like he's wearing red gloves. From what I could discover, he didn't exist before he came to Shimmarin.
I heard she was gonna go meet him in the Coral Forest. Also, who is he then?
The Coral Forest? A strange meeting place. Raz thinks we should go and see what the Oldark is up to. After I take back that outfit, I might need it again later. Ah, you have a pretty admirer, my friend. The Sijic Sage, yes? Here she comes now.
Yeah, let me find out what she has to say.
I'm glad I found you. While watching the King Lady's mansion, I saw her ladyship sneak out the back and leave the city.
The King Lady is meeting the Oldark in the Coral Forest. Raz smells something, and it isn't moon sugar biscuits.
Your reputation precedes you, Eye of the Queen. I am Valcerin of the Sijic Order, and I agree that the Oldark is more than a simple monk.
We should work together, yes? But let's travel separately, to avoid attracting unwanted attention. Raz will find you both at the Coral Forest.
Oh, what the? Oh, that was cool. Alright. I just jumped down there. Is there a way out there? No. Oh, that was the Nord's name, Regert the Brash. Jeez. My brain. I'll remember things like 30 minutes after. Oh. Almost died. Well, we're not that far from the Coral Forest. Nope. I am not here. Oh, their character looks cool. Valcerin.
One of Summerset's more unique environments, the Coral Forest. I used to love coming here when I was growing up. We need to find out why the Oldark asked King Lady Avanis to meet him out here.
How do we find him?
Based on what we saw in the monastery's undercroft, I'm hesitant to use magic to locate them. I suppose we'll have to find them through mundane means. Too bad the Queen's spy isn't here yet. I understand he's good at this sort of thing.
Yeah, just look under every rock and cranny. Oh, God. Ugh. A lot of snaky snakes. Oh, we're getting closer. I see Yagra.
You nothing of a man, fool. Prince of Barnes has
I want no part of Daedra. Help!
Where are they at? Oh, look at him. He got a fancy outfit.
Come, Nevera! Let me...
I'll go
Yagra,
after Kinley.
destroy
You
these...
deal with the old.
Oh, he's dead. Alright, he died a lot faster than I thought. I like his outfit. Very snazzy. Pop that. Cool.
Razumdar apprehended the Kin Lady. They're at the west edge of the Coral Forest. What happened to Uldark Tilkalar? Did he escape?
He did. You mentioned the Prince of Bargain.
I think we can conclude that Tilkalar wasn't actually an Uldark. At least, not with his connection to the Prince of Bargain's Clavicus Vial. Strange magic and creatures worry me, however. Hopefully the pearl I sent to Artaeum can tell us more.
Think you can learn something from it?
You'd be surprised what a particular object can reveal if you know how to unlock its secrets. I need to return and tell Right Master Ikesis all that transpired here. If you're willing, I'd like you to come to Artaeum and confirm my story.
Who's Ikesis?
The Right Master leads the Sijic Order from Kapora Tower on the island of Artaeum. This spell attunes you to a portal near Shimmerine in the ruins of the Keep of 11 Forces. It always leads to Artaeum, no matter the island's current location.
Okay, I'll go with you.
One more adjustment and there. You are now attuned.
Interesting.
Find me on Artaeum after you finish with the Eye of the Queen.
Cool teleportation, dude.
Ah, Five Claw. The Kin Lady and Raz had the most illuminating conversation.
I'm sure you did. You tortured
Queen Irene will be disappointed that the Kin Lady of Shimmerine allowed a false Uldark to murder so many newcomers. Such a scandal makes other travelers uneasy about coming here, yes?
Yeah, pretty much. Eldar called himself the Prince of Bargains.
The Prince of Bargains? That could only be Clavicus Vile. What oblivion-inspired nest of vipers has Raz stumbled into? This one has a very bad feeling about all of this. Where is the Sijic Sage? Raz would like to ask her what she thinks.
She's returned to Artaeum. She invited me to come with her to speak to the Right Master.
The Sijic Order's interest in all of this concerns Razumdar. This one has never had much love of magic, or those that practice the art. On the other hand, now Raz has his own person on the inside. An Eye of Raz, if you will, yes?
Yeah, sure. They're gonna try and figure out
Then you must go to Artaeum and discover what the Sijics have learned. When you return, you can tell Raz all about it so he can pass it along to the Queen. Yes, Raz likes this plan. In the meantime, Raz will investigate the Daedric connection.
Okay. Kin Lady.
Have you come to gloat? To kick me while I wallow in my own misery? Well, go ahead. I deserve it.
How'd you get involved with
I met him at Kinlord Millenthal's party in Eleanor. We had similar ideas about the Queen's decree, and I recommended that he lead the monastery. Summerset isn't a stew pot, and the various races aren't ingredients to be sprinkled in like so much spice.
Okay, so you knew about his plan?
What a hateful accusation. Tilkala told me he was going to send them back where they came from. I had no idea he planned to kill them. I give you my word. I just wanted the newcomers to go away. And to find out he worshipped Daedra? How crude.
Do all the monks in the monastery worship Daedra?
I certainly hope not. We'll have to get the divine prosecution in there to gather up the monks Tilkala brought with him to Shimmerine. We can't have Daedric cultists desecrating a holy site. Yeah. I suppose I need to beg for mercy from the proxy queen.
That would probably be best. Alright. Well, I'll leave off here.